Hi Sagittarius, welcome to October. This is Teresa from Tarot by T. So today, this week or this month, Mercury goes direct in Virgo on the 2nd of October. And then we have Pluto going direct on the 8th. On the 9th, we have a full moon in Aries, which is favorable to your sign. And then on October 11th, Mercury moves into Libra, another sign that's favorable to your sign. October 23rd, Venus moves into Scorpio, into your 12th house. Saturn goes direct in Aquarius. And then on the 25th, we have a new moon solar eclipse. The eclipses are back in Scorpio. And then Mars on October 30th, which has been in Gemini, in your 7th house, is going to retrograde until January. And Mars won't leave Gemini until March. So relationships are going to be under the crosshairs for the next 6 months. But we'll get into that later. Let's see what the cards say. What do the cards say for Sag? What does Sagittarius need to know about love and relationships for the month of October 2022? What is coming up for Sagittarius? October 2022. What is coming up? What is coming up? What does Sagittarius need to know about October 2022 in terms of love and relationships? Let's see what we get. The Strength card. The Magician. The Star. The Four of Wands. The King of Wands. The Page of Pentacles. The Sun. The Four of Pentacles. The Devil. The Queen of Wands. And the card at the bottom of the deck is the Emperor. Okay, so you're starting off the month with the Strength energy. The Strength card could be that you're learning how to control your emotions. This is a card about taming the beast within, taming that wild, reactive nature that we all have. When someone pushes our buttons, we have a tendency to react instead of respond. And we may react in anger or recklessly. We may go to extremes of emotion. And this card is about learning how to tame that tendency. So if something is happening in your life, if you're feeling frustrated or you're wanting to get your needs met, you're learning how to not have a major come apart every time you want something or you need to talk about what you need in a relationship. So instead, you're learning how to be calmer, how to use honey and sugar instead of vinegar to get your needs met. Now, if that's not you, this is a person who could have anger issues, issues dealing with anger, how to release anger in healthy ways, how to be more assertive in a healthy way. If this is not you, then it could be a partner, that you're dealing with someone who's having anger issues, or you might be having to resolve some issues in a partnership that relate to anger expression or psychological issues even. Because the Strength card, you could be helping someone through a difficult time. And it's possible with the Strength card that if you're having any problems in a relationship, counseling will help. It could be that you're dealing with someone who sabotages relationships because they don't value themselves. They don't know how to love themselves, so they can't accept love from someone else. Or they create problems. It's almost like they're testing the relationship. But you can come out of it because you have some good cards here. But this is describing the main issue. The Magician is crossing you. So this can be a helpful influence or it could be a blockage. But I think in this case it's a helpful influence. The Magician is about using your thoughts and your words in a positive way to manifest what you desire. If you look at this magician, this is someone who's really good with a good communicator. And it's about manifestation, this card. This card is about knowing how to channel your thoughts, channel your energy to create what, to manifest a dream, a goal, especially in a relationship. So if you want to heal this situation, your first line of defense is, how am I communicating? What am I thinking about? Am I focused on the negative or am I focused on the positive? Am I seeing, do I have hope for a positive outcome? You can control the situation, believe it or not, with your thoughts. Your thoughts create your reality. This is the most important lesson of this card. And especially that these two are major arcana. It's a strong message that you're being told. So if you're going through any difficulties, the first step is controlling your thoughts, making sure that you're focused on positive outcome. Don't go to the fear side. Don't go to the dark side. Don't let any internal darkness sabotage your plans or your life. So the star is here. The star is a card of hope, and you have the Four of Wands, which is a card of marriage, victory, success, stability. So I feel like you're on the road already to manifesting a dream. You just have to believe in it. You have to really stay away from negative thinking. That's the most important thing this month, because I can see where your fears may come up. You have the Emperor here. Now, the Emperor could be someone in your life. You're looking for this Emperor. You're looking for someone who is a take-charge person, someone who you can depend on, someone who does what they say they're going to do. This is the card of the CEO, the boss, someone who's very organized. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Scorpio, Capricorn. But even if you're not dealing with that sign, because I'm also seeing fire. I mean, you've got every sign here. Earth, fire. The Emperor is about being the boss of your own life, taking charge of your own life. If you're wanting success, you may have to be the CEO in your own life and have a strategic plan and put your energy toward that plan. Be organized, be disciplined, and you will achieve success. But the most important, before you even start anything, the most important part of this reading is not letting yourself be overcome by emotion, not letting yourself react recklessly when someone pushes your buttons, and focus on controlling your mind. How can I visualize my success? You have to have the mindset of success. You have to feel your success in your body before you even take the first step on the road, on the path. So you have all the components here for a successful relationship. You just have to believe that it's possible and focus on the positive, focus on overcoming any obstacles. Here you have the King of Wands coming up here. Okay, and you have the Queen of Wands in the reading. So when the two court cards of the same suit come up, that usually means you have a strong soulmate connection. And this is just developing, actually, because you have the Page of Pentacles in the near future. So that's telling me that the Page of Pentacles is the student cards. It's being open to the new. It's also, because it's a pentacle, it's a card of taking things one step at a time, one day at a time. Don't rush. You don't have to rush into anything. Don't let your fears make you feel like you have to rush into a relationship or rush into a decision. If you're connecting with someone that brings you a lot of joy, like I'll tell you with the King of Wands, the personality of the King of Wands is someone who's very outgoing, very outspoken, someone who likes to be the center of attention, someone who's not afraid to speak their mind. They're very honest. Sometimes they could be a little pushy or bullyish because they're just like a natural boss. And they could be the Emperor. You could be connecting with an Emperor this month, or someone who gives off that vibe. Like, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to take charge. I am a good leader. Usually the King of Wands is a good leader, and he likes to help others. And this could be he or she. He likes to give advice. He likes to mentor people. So you could be connecting with someone that is going to give you, kind of help you along the road if you're trying to achieve a goal, especially in business. He could be a help to you. But in a relationship, he's a very strong personality. He likes, he's not a shrinking violet. And so this is someone that, if you haven't already met him I feel like you already know this person because it's a king, but I feel like your relationship may be shifting, and he's going to be more important to you in the days ahead. But this is just the beginning stages. He's helping you to build something. And it could be even financial security. Now, you have the Sun in the reading. And this is a great card. You have a lot of major arcana in this reading, by the way. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is an important time. You're being, you're getting important soul, life direction messages. But the Sun, the greatest thing about the Sun is it's telling you that you can overcome any problems you're facing. But the main thing is you have this because this is about connecting with someone that you really enjoy being with, that you have a lot of fun when you're together. They bring light and they bring fun and they bring joy to your life. But you have this card in your negative thinking sector. So maybe a part of you on some level is doubting that this is even possible. And it ties back to this Strength card, where you may be feeling, am I worthy of this love? Why would anybody want me? Or, if you have any feelings of insecurity, you need to get rid of them because you are loved and you have potential to make this a success. So don't let your fears and your insecurities get in the way of this relationship. The Four of Pentacles is here. This is a card of security, but it's also a card of holding on or control. So if you feel like your partner may feel like you're a little bit too controlling at times, so you may want to back off and lighten up and trust the universe. Go with the flow. Let other people express themselves. You don't have to control everything. That could be like that's your fear speaking. The fear, when we feel afraid and we're uncertain about the future, we want to control the outcome of everything. We want to make sure everything's going right so that everything is a success. But sometimes you could get so caught up in control and fear that you wind up having a self-fulfilling prophecy and you wind up sabotaging whatever good could come out of this relationship. Especially because you have the Devil here in your wish fulfillment. The Devil is a card, it's a fear card. It can be an obsession card. You're obsessed, you're with someone. It could be also that you're involved with someone there's a lot of chemistry in this relationship. You find yourself drawn to this person. You're attracted. There's a strong attraction to the point that it could almost become an addiction or an obsession. And you may feel that you're afraid of being overwhelmed or losing yourself in the relationship. That could be part of your fears. That's what's blocking you from achieving your goal or your dream of a successful relationship. But I think there's a lot of potential here. You just have to be aware of these certain pitfalls. And you have the Queen of Wands as the outcome. And the Queen of Wands, that's your energy. Either the king or the queen could be your energy. Queen is a take charge person. She's not afraid to speak her mind. She knows what she wants. She goes after it. So don't be afraid to go for what you want. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there and let the other person know how you feel. And don't think that, other people have good relationships that lead to marriage, not me. Don't go there. Or other people, have it better than me. Don't think about other people. Just think about you and your success and what you want to achieve in this relationship and in life. And see yourself living your best life. See yourself connecting with this king or queen, depending on what you're looking for. Just see yourself connecting with your soulmate partner, your special person. And yes, there are going to be challenges. Every relationship has challenges, but you can overcome them. The main thing that you have to be aware of is not overreacting in anger when things don't go your way or when something happens and somebody pushes your buttons. The other thing is try not to be too controlling. Don't hold on too tight because you might stifle the relationship that way. If you kind of go with the flow and let it develop one day at a time naturally, you're going to find yourself in a really good position and achieving a goal or a dream that you've wanted to achieve for a long time in love. So let's see what the angels have to say to Sag. What does Sag need to know? I mean, you could be concerned about financial security. That could be an issue. But I feel like this Four of Pentacles is more about control, holding on too tight, not wanting to let go, not wanting to, you have to learn that you have to give and you have to be, you not only have to give, but you have to be willing to receive. A lot of times Sag is like, no, I can do it, I don't need help, I'm okay. Let someone come in, open the door, open your heart. It's okay to receive love. It's okay to receive help. You don't have to do it all. That's the message I'm feeling from this reading. And you have the manifestation card. You can manifest, but you have to believe. You have to have faith in yourself that it's possible. That yes, I am lovable. Yes, I deserve success. Creativity. Okay. Here. This can help you, actually. We, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. So this is reinforcing the Sun card. This is like honoring your inner child, having fun in a relationship. And the Fear card, the Devil. Don't let fear hold you back from manifesting a goal or a dream in love. Don't doubt that this person, you're going to be connecting with someone. If you're not already, I think you may already be connected. But this person is good for you. This person is this can be a good relationship. So don't sabotage it with fear and the need to control. Okay, so let's see what the astrology has to say. So you have a full moon in your 5th house, and it's conjunct Chiron. And it's opposing the Sun and Venus in your 11th house. So there could be a friendship that turns to love, or something. Somebody may reveal something to you. Because the 5th house has to do with romance. So you might be starting a new romance. Somebody may reveal their feelings to you. So a friendship may go from a friendship kind of relationship to more of a romantic kind of relationship. You have some healing to do with Chiron conjunct the moon, possibly around nurturing yourself, maybe with a mother figure. You may have some issues around motherhood that need healing right now. I mean, the 5th house is also the house of children and creative self-expression. So, and with the moon, it's a very emotional time. So you could be feeling emotional with a child. Maybe you're wanting to have children, or you're having some kind of healing between you and a child, you and a mother figure. But also it's about creativity, using creativity to heal. So don't be afraid to do something creative. Life can't be all work and no play. Do something you really enjoy. That's the way to honor your inner child. Have fun. Leave time, schedule time for fun. In the 11th house, you have the Sun and Venus. So Venus in the 11th can bring money in from the work that you're doing, because it's the 2nd house from your career house. And it can also bring more harmonious relationships in friendship. So you're connecting with friends that you really get along with. You might even be connecting with creative types that are helping you to express yourself creatively. You might even have a romance starting with someone that brings love and harmony into your life. And Venus is trining Saturn in your 3rd house. So there's also healing going on with relatives, brothers, sisters, aunt, uncle. You might be reaching out to them or having more harmonious relationships with them. Maybe you're reconnecting with people from your childhood or from your family. And you're establishing relationships that are going to last. Because Saturn brings work, and sometimes Saturn can bring blockages, but when it's a trine, it brings stability and it brings longevity. So whatever you're doing now, whoever you're connecting with now, it has the potential to be long-term. But you have to take responsibility, and you have to be willing to commit, to make a commitment. Saturn in the 3rd is squaring Uranus in the 6th. So the 6th house is your day-to-day work environment. There might be a lot of changes going on at work. You might be changing jobs or wanting to change jobs, or not wanting to break free of something that you've been doing for a while. The sixth house is also the house of health. There could be unexpected health issues popping up. So take care of your health, get enough rest. If you sense anything is a little off, get it checked out. But basically, Uranus wants to, I don't want to scare anyone because it's not that you're, have in danger of bad health. But it is the house of health. So if you're feeling fine, don't worry about it. But if you feel like, well, you know what? This thing has been happening. I don't know what it is. Get it checked out. That's all I'm saying. But Uranus, for the most part, wants you to be living your most authentic self. So if you're doing work that doesn't speak to who you are, you may feel this urge to make changes in that area, to break free and to do something innovative, something unique, something that involves maybe new technology or new methods. Because Uranus rules science and technology and cutting edge procedures. So you might be embarking on something really new and exciting in your work environment. Mercury is in your 10th house. It's trining Pluto in the 2nd. So you may hear some good news about a financial matter. Maybe you're starting a new job or taking a direction in your career that's going to pay off financially. You could be signing contracts around career. Pluto is transforming your ability to earn money. So when Pluto's involved, it could be big money. Either you're dealing with institutions that wield a lot of power. So it could be the government funding, or it could be, wherever you're working, you're dealing with people that control the purse strings, that have the power. And you could be negotiating with them on some kind of financial deal. Mars is in Gemini in your 7th house. And it's going to go retrograde at the end of this month, and it's going to be in Gemini for 7 months, till March. So it'll be retrograding on the 30th of October until the end of January. Then it will go direct again, and it will finally leave Gemini at sometime in March. I think it's the end of March, and then it moves into Cancer. So Mars is in your 7th house, and it's been stirring up the dust in relationships. So with Mars, wherever Mars is, that's where your energy is. That's where you're focused. So you're focused on creating a relationship. And the 7th house is serious relationships, committed partnerships. You might be putting more energy toward that. You might even attract people that are Martian, let's say. With Mars, you could be attracting an Aries individual. With Gemini, it could be a Gemini. If you're attracting someone into your life, there could be a lot of sexual energy attached to this relationship. So there could be someone who's really sexy, who really there's a lot of chemistry. If you're already in a relationship, you could also be fighting with this person, because Mars is sex and aggression. So someone might be, especially with Mars in the 7th, Mars might be, the person is approaching you. The person is, like, you're not initiating. They're initiating. They're interested in you. They're wanting to date you. They're wanting to take you out, whatever. So you might be butting heads sometimes with Mars, because Mars, if you're not having sex, you're probably fighting. But the good thing about Mars, you're going to be doing a lot of rethinking about relationships while Mars is retrograding. So don't rush into anything. Don't do anything impulsive, because Mars has an energy of reckless and impulsive energy. So if someone is pushing you for a commitment, take your time if you feel like it's not right for you, or it's not right just yet. Because as Mars goes retrograde between now and January, you're going to be turning that energy inside. You're going to be taking time to think, is this relationship right for me? Where do I need to focus my energy? What relationships are right for me? Are we a good match? Are we fighting too much? Are there things we need to resolve in this partnership before I can make a commitment? And it's not just marital partnerships or committed partner, it's also business relationships. So there's a lot going on in your business partnerships too. You're evaluating all your serious connections, your committed partnerships. And you may need to speak up and take action to resolve some issues. Or you may need to focus on something totally new. Because in Gemini, There could be two things happening at the same time. Something at work, something in your personal life. Because Mars is squaring Neptune in the 4th. You may have some issues at home to resolve, or your home may be like your sanctuary. So maybe you're thinking, well, I don't know if I want to share my home with someone. Do I want to invite someone? Do I want to move in with someone or have someone move in with me? Is that going to disrupt my peace because my home is my sanctuary? I mean, all these things are going through your head, and you're going to be evaluating. If you're thinking about launching anything, wait till Mars goes direct in January before you launch anything. Because when you launch something with Mars retrograde, you don't have the energy to put behind it. You may feel like I don't have the energy to follow through on my plans. So now is the time to plan, strategize, tweak all your, if you're creating something, it's a good time to tweak it and get all your ducks in a row and then launch the thing in the spring. That's when you're going to have the most success. So then Venus moves into Libra on the 11th. Venus moves into Scorpio on the 23rd. And then we have the solar eclipse on the 25th in Scorpio. And that's happening in your 12th house. So that's your psychological house, the 12th house. That Sun and Moon and Venus are all together in your 12th house. So you may have feelings for someone that you're keeping to yourself. Maybe it's time to communicate those feelings. Whatever you're feeling, this new moon is an opportunity to have a new beginning, to have a powerful new beginning. With the 12th house, though, there could be an ending and a new beginning. Like you're ending one cycle and you're about to start a new cycle. But you're also ending matters that are connected to the 12th house, which are hidden enemies, psychological blocks. You're dealing with hospitals, prisons, areas of confinement. I feel it's more psychological, that you're releasing old baggage. You're ending a cycle where of self-sabotage, and you're getting ready to move into a cycle where you're ready to start a new cycle of self-expression and love. As soon as Venus moves into Sag, right now she's in Scorpio, a couple of weeks she'll be moving into your sign. If you're not in a relationship, you'll be attracting love then. If you are in a relationship, things will get better. You'll be in a more harmonious mood. You won't be such a hermit. Like right now, you're doing a lot of soul searching and thinking, what's right for me? Do I want this relationship? How do I need to approach it? I'm afraid to share my love. When Venus moves into the first house, you're going to be attracting love. So right now, it's the time to work on what are my psychological fears and blockages that won't allow love and abundance to come my way. Because with this powerful energy of the eclipse, you can make some real changes. And this eclipse is trining Mars in your 7th house. It's an out-of-sign trine. So Mars is at the end of Gemini. It's almost going into Cancer. And this moon is at 2 degrees Scorpio. So this can be a powerful time in a relationship where you wake up to how you've been sabotaging yourself or how you've been blocking your ability to receive love and give love. And so this could be a powerful new beginning for you in where you overcome your fears and blockages. This is really exciting. So don't be afraid to communicate your love and share your love. Now, there may be some power struggles around money with Pluto in your 2nd house. So you may have to have some discussion with a partner over financial obligations. Who pays for what? Who's responsible for what? Mars in your 7th is trine Mercury in your 11th. So that's good for the friendship and the groups that you belong to. You might be connecting with people that really get you, like your soul tribe. You might be doing more communicating, more creative work that involves communication. Jupiter's in your 5th house. Oh, this is great. When Jupiter is in Aries, in your 5th house, it's the most fun time of your life. It's time for you to have fun. It's time for you to be creative. If you've ever wanted to paint or do music or whatever it is, anything creative, art, photography, poetry, dance, film, now's the time to do it. Jupiter will bring you in contact with the right people, and you will just be having fun. Take advantage of this time, because while Jupiter's in Aries for a whole year, it's time to do it. It's time to communicate. It's time to get your work out there. We already went over the Saturn-Uranus square. That's my forecast. I think that you're on a good path to achieve a goal and a dream, especially in love and also in creativity. So don't be afraid to get your work out there. Don't be afraid to accept the love that's coming your way. Don't be afraid to share your feelings. Leave time for fun. You can't be all work and no play. If there's anything creative that you've ever wanted to do, get it out there, do it. Take time for creativity, creative self-expression. Take time for romance. Make time on your schedule, because someone special could be on the way, and you're worthy of love. You know, someone is going to share. You may either let someone know how you feel, or they may let you know how they feel somewhere around the time of the full moon in Aries. But embrace love this month. Embrace fun. You're coming into a period of fun and success and joy. So don't let your fears hold you back. That's my forecast. If you enjoyed this reading, please click on the like button, leave a comment, let me know what's happening in your life if this resonated with you. Click on the subscribe button if you've been enjoying these videos. If you want to support the channel, likes, subscribes, and comments help support the channel. If you'd like a private reading, because this is a general reading, it may not apply to everyone's situation, but if you want me to do a reading that's based just on your situation, just click on the link in the description box and we will get you on the schedule, take you to my website, and we can be working together. In the meantime, thank you, Sag, for your support, and have a wonderful October. Happy Halloween if you're celebrating, and I'll see you next month. Okay, bye now.